Firstly, we will talk about Danone chocolate. Due to the increase of demand, in the weeks 50 and 51, Danone couldn't fulfill all the orders. However, in the previous 2 weeks there was an important remaining capacity that could be used to reduce Danone's problems. If products had to be delivered with 22 days of shelf life, considering that they were already producing a week in advance and that transportation could take up to 1 day, we still had 5 days of margin to produce and accumulate stocks for the following weeks. Therefore, from week 48, we used 5 out of 7 of its extra capacity because we must deal with the days of shelf life. Then, the entire slack capacity of week 49 could be used without any problem for the following week. For week 50, we had a stock of 22.32 tons, but there was still a demand gap of 10.48 tons. In this case, our solution was to produce the remaining units for week 50 and 51 in Villecomtal, France, as we were demanding between the capacity limits of the factory. Although it took 2 days to deliver the products to the client, it was the perfect solution to deal with such seasonal demand. Now let's talk flan vanilla. In this case, we took a different approach. First, we increased the capacity at Sales, we redistributed the production, and we outsourced the remaining tons. In this case, we started by augmenting the capacity of production. We added 6 more shifts, increasing the total capacity by 40% and working 24/7 non-stop. However, the costs will be of €800 per each extra ton produced. Once we had augmented the capacity to 100% of utilization, we redistributed the production in order to deal with increase in demand. In this case, as products had to be delivered with 22 days of shelf life, we still had 7 days of margin to produce and accumulate stocks for the following weeks. In fact, it is another complete week. However, it wasn't enough, and we couldn't meet the whole demand. Due to this fact, although it wasn't one of Danone's main principles, we had to use external suppliers as a help. They might damage Danone's image, but it was still better than not delivering the products, which would imply a backlog penalty of €600 per ton and an unnecessary loss of reputation for the company. The total cost of the external provider was €700 per ton during weeks 48 to 50. Despite all the obstacles, we can say that Danone managed the situation successfully.